Awesome. So we want to be healthy financially and physically. And so if you got good physical health, then it gives you longer time to spend this money that we're going to make, right, in 2025. So guys, as we tune in on today, and we're talking about New Year's resolutions and goals and things we want to accomplish, one of the first things that you can do, like for some people, your financial goal this year might be to boost or build your emergency fund. Like it may be as simple as your savings, your reserves. How do I boost and build it to the number that I want it to be? You know, some people may go for 3 months, some people may go for 6 months, some people may just go for a certain target. I say it depends on what your situation is as far as your job, whether you have a 9-to-5, whether you do contract work and you can be let go at any moment or time, or, you know, if you're retired and you're receiving a pension. Regardless, most people will try to save about 3 months of emergency fund, 3 to 6 months. But when you look at that 3 months, you look at all your total expenses. What does it cost to maintain your lifestyle every month? But at the end of the month, have you spent $5,000? Have you spent $3,000? On average, what does it cost just to be able to maintain your lifestyle comfortably, or just be able to maintain your needs? Sometimes it's not about the wants and the extras, but if you were to lose your job, if you were to be let go, if you were to be injured and can't work, how much money in reserves do you need to have? And 3 to 6 months is a safe amount, gives you a chance to find another job or get back on your feet or potentially heal up. So some people will find out what it costs for them to maintain their lifestyle and their needs, multiply that times 3 or multiply that times 6, and that's how much you want to put in that emergency fund. Now, how do we boost it up and build it? Well, first of all, of course, you do need to know your budget, because if you know how much you have left over at the end of every month, then you know what your cash flow is and what you can contribute to that thing. So yeah, then you'll be able to build up your emergency fund, right? But here's the thing. I tell everyone, if you're going to have money sitting in a reserve, whether it's in a checking account or a savings account, put it in a high yield interest savings account. What does that mean? It means instead of it making less than 1% in a checking account or a savings account, or 0% in a high yield interest savings account, at least you'll be making about 4% right now. Keep in mind, as the feds continue to lower the interest rates, then usually those rates in the high yield, the interest rates in those high yield interest savings accounts will slowly drop as well. But guess what? It's still better than putting it in a regular checking account or a regular savings account that's making less than 1% interest. So if you got $15,000 sitting in a high yield interest savings account making like 4% interest APY, annual percentage yield, then you're probably going to make about $55 a month, but then there's going to be compound interest. If that $15,000 is sitting in a regular checking account, then it's not making you anything. Put your money to work. So if you want to boost and build your emergency fund, put those funds in a high yield interest savings account. And as I'm talking, if you have questions, if you have comments, feel free to comment. If you need to find a high yield interest savings account, one of the best ones that you can find, I actually have in the description box, and you'll see that on the YouTube broadcast when this video is over, and you'll find it on Facebook as well. You'll see in the description box that I've put the link to a high yield interest savings account. And check this out. Here's a couple of wins. Not only do you get the 4%, but if you put $50 in before the first 14 days, they'll give you an extra $25 free. And if you use the direct deposit feature, then they'll give you an extra $50 to $300 in addition. And then there's some more free money, guys, using this high yield interest savings account. You can also be an affiliate with that bank. So they will pay you to share and represent their brand to other people. You can get paid potentially $75 per person as well. So there's a number of ways to make money in this high yield interest savings account. I've probably made at least $1,275 personally from this high yield interest savings account in a matter of like 2 months. There's free money out here, guys. We can go get it. What does that allow me to do? It will allow you to boost your emergency fund faster because you use the bank's money and you use your money simultaneously to build up faster. That's number one. We want to boost and build our emergency fund. What are some of your financial goals? What are some of the things you want to accomplish in 2025? If you're on the YouTube channel, you can write those in the chat section. If you're on Facebook, comment and write it in the comment section on Facebook. I want to know what some of your financial goals are. And so I appreciate each and every person as you tune in on today, whether it's Blake, whether it's Shirley Frazier, whether it's Chandra. Thank you for all tuning in on today. We're going to get this party started. Next, create and revise a budget. This is the one that a lot of people don't want to do, right? So let me make sure I go through this fast. So a lot of people don't want to create a budget and they don't have a strategy or a system in place on how they view their budget. And one of the things that I like to talk about is the 50-30-20 rule. 50-30-20 rule. I almost look like bro man from the 5th floor when I said 50 because I held up 3. So 50-30-20 rule. And so bro man from the 5th floor. So when it comes to the 50-30-20 rule, 50% of your budget should represent those needs. 30% as a blueprint should represent those wants. And 20% of your income should go to savings. And so that's just a blueprint to help you kind of give yourself some boundaries so that you have a successful budget. Can everyone do that immediately? No, most people can't, especially if you're a renter. But it's still possible. When I look at the 50-30-20 rule, it's something that I used as a blueprint to get me to my destination. So some of you, when you start off looking at a budget, is it going to always be pretty? Is it going to be cute? Is it going to be the exact way you want it? No, but you have to work your way there. You have to work your way there. Good morning, May Butler. Happy to have you tuning in. So welcome to Coach Steele's Finance Training on today. And as you tune in on today, we're happy to have you a part of the family. We're happy to have you a part of the team. And so we're continuing to talk about financial literacy today. And we are talking about putting a budget. And the best way to start off your budget is track your expenses. I always tell everyone, get those bank statements, print them out or look at them online and look at them over the past 2 months. And you're going to get an average on how much you spend on gas, how much you spend on groceries, how much you spend on miscellaneous things. You can see your track record and your financial fingerprint of where you had your money at for the past 2 months. Gives us a good average. Now, if you look at the past 2 months, November and December, the average is going to be a little high because people spend a lot of money that they normally wouldn't spend during the holidays on travel and things like that. So keep that in mind as you look at your budget the past 2 months to decide what those averages are. If you aren't good at writing it down on paper, I'm a little old fashioned. I want to get a paper, pen, pencil, notebook, write some things down, do some math, keep my brain fresh. And so you may decide to use an app, and you can always use an app. And that may be an easy way for you to track your spending and where your money is going. So keep that in mind as well. You want to create and revise a budget for 2025 on where you're going. So does anyone in the comment section, what are your financial goals for 2025? What are you trying to accomplish? Some people may want to pay off their mortgage. If you want to pay off your mortgage, I can point you in the right direction to a great system that will help you pay off your mortgage. If you have a 30-year mortgage loan, you could potentially pay it off in 5 to 7 years. And so that's one of the things that I specialize in, is teaching people the most efficient way and the most effective way to get rid of your debt, to eliminate debt. What does that do for you, ladies and gentlemen? What it does is it increases your cash flow. And when you eliminate that debt, it gives you the power to invest. It gives you the power and the freedom to enjoy life better, because now you have more cash flow coming in every month. And at the end of the month, because you have eliminated all debt, you can invest like a madman. You can invest and go crazy. So what are some of your financial goals that you have for 2025? And let's see if I can help you accomplish those goals. Yes, as well, I do one-on-one financial coaching. And so if you need one-on-one financial coaching, you can go to my website and shoot me an email if you need to as well. It's down there in the description, it's down there in the ticker going as well. And we can do one-on-one financial coaching as well. Now, another goal that you may have for 2025, it may be as simple as wanting to pay down debt. Some people want to pay down debt, and I just mentioned that. Now, there's different ways. Some people focus on high interest credit cards and pay that down first. Some people, which is the avalanche method. Some people will start with the lowest debt balance and snowball and eliminate it. Some people, like I teach and coach, which is accelerated banking using the HELOC strategy, you can use that method. And that is probably the fastest and most efficient, effective way to eliminate debt and save yourself the most in interest. And that's why I like it. That's why I teach it. That's why I coach it. And so it works effectively. And so if you're trying to eliminate debt, you need to connect with me, and I will show you the most effective way based on your current situation, how you can get rid of that debt. Some people make extra payments to this debt and that debt, and they're all over the place trying to eliminate it without a good strategic plan. There's also something called the cash flow index method. And with the cash flow index method, what you'll do is look at the balance of that loan. And then you'll also look at the minimum monthly payment you have on that loan. So when you look at the balance and the minimum monthly payment, divide that minimum monthly payment into the balance of the loan. That is going to give you a cash flow index number. And based on the cash flow index number of each debt, consumer debt, or any debt, that will dictate which one you pay first, second, third, fourth. And that allows you to eliminate debt that is taking the most money from you based on that balance as well. So there's multiple ways of eliminating debt. And so we're here to help you out with that. Mr. Reggie Castile says he is wanting to get set for retirement. And so that can be another goal that people have. How do I get set for retirement? How much money, extra money do I need coming in? And that's another good thing about eliminating debt. When you talk about getting ready for retirement, like debt is like this overhead, right, guys? And so we got, sometimes if you have debt, all of that stuff is hanging over your head. But when you can eliminate debt and you're getting ready to retire, it increases your cash flow that you have accessible during and at that retirement point. So one of the good things you can do to prepare for retirement is to eliminate debt. And so that's a good goal to start focusing on. And honestly, no matter where you're at, whether you're 21, whether you're 39, whether you're 58, every year, every month, you should be prepping yourself and put yourself in a position to get ready for retirement. And when I use the word retirement, it's like the same way when I use the word resolution, guys. Whether you call retirement your goal, or whether you call retirement the point where you can go do what you want to do without having to clock in at a 9 to 5. Retirement doesn't always mean you just hang your shoes up, hang the boxing gloves up, and you don't do anything else. Some of us use the word retirement to represent our action itemable. Oh, I just made up a word. That's beautiful. Those different things that we want to accomplish when we disconnect from a 9 to 5 or whatever it is that we're connected to. So retirement may be going to go work on the mission field. Retirement may be going to go volunteer without being compensated at nursing home. Retirement may be coaching in the neighborhood or mentoring in the neighborhood without worrying about being compensated, because you have created enough passive income where you don't have to be on anyone's clock or your own clock. So anyway, so that's a definitely a good goal to have and to focus on. And so, of course, you want to be able to find out what you need monthly to make your lifestyle comfortable. And so that's actually number 4. Number 3 was pay down debt. So when we look, number 1, boost your emergency fund. Number 2, create and revise a budget. Number 3 is pay down debt. Number 4 is increase retirement contributions. That may be some people's goals this year. How do I increase my retirement contributions? Well, I've already given some hints. 1, put that money in a high yield interest savings account. Now it's making some extra money every month in interest. You could take that money that it's making if you don't need it to build up the savings account, if your savings account is already at the 3 to 6 month mark of savings, you could technically take the interest from that if you don't need it, and actually take the interest, the profits, and put it in your retirement account. So now you're making your money work, and when it works, you put it back to work into a different asset, which is what I call asset hopping, making your money hop from one asset to another to benefit you. And so that's one way to increase your retirement contributions. Another way I mentioned is to eliminate debt. If you don't know the most efficient and effective way to eliminate debt, then you need to connect with me so that we can help you be debt free. It's just that simple. And so, some people learn you may need to do some research. What is the max I can put into this IRA, this Roth IRA? What is the max that I can put into my 401k plan? Can I afford to do that? At what percent? And where is my company? Up to what point are they matching so that I can make sure I get this free money that the company will have to contribute as well? And so there's a lot of research and homework you need to do when it comes to your retirements. If you don't have an IRA, a Roth IRA set up, let's say you don't have any type of retirement set up, then one of the easiest things you can do is set up a Roth IRA. A Roth is an individual retirement account. And I like the Roth IRA because it's pretty simple, guys. The Roth IRA, when you put funds into that retirement account, it is seen as money that was already taxed going into this individual retirement account, right? So that means when you pull the funds out, while it's growing in interest and the market is working in its favor, or whatever you decide to invest that money in, when you pull it out, it is non-taxable. It's a non-taxable event. So you get to put funds in and then pull it out without having to worry about it being taxed. So if you don't have a retirement account set up, one of the easiest things you can do is set up a Roth IRA. Next, ladies and gentlemen, so we want to increase our retirement contributions. That might be your goals. Some people's goal might be to start up a business. As you're tuning in on Today with Me, guys, we're getting ready to do that $50 giveaway at 9:30. We are 7 minutes away from doing our $50 giveaway. So stay tuned as we announce the winners of that. Make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel. And we are talking about our 2025 goals that we have. And so some of you, your 2025 goals or resolutions might be to start a business. And so some of the things you need to do should be included in your goals. So let's say that you want to start a business. You don't have to, but you may want to get your LLC in place. You may want to set a budget for your business. You may need to figure out what your business name is. What is the mission? What is the things you want to accomplish? So some of you have some brainstorming you need to do. There's little goals that you need to accomplish before you get to the finish line. Some of you may need websites for your business. Some of you may need business cards or digital business cards. Whatever it is, there's a lot of homework you need to do to accomplish that end game. So yes, I want you all to focus on your resolutions and your goals, but also think about the little things that you need to do to get to that point. So some of you may already have your savings in place. You may have already got your budget in place. You may have already paid down debt. You might have already increased your retirement contributions in your retirement account, whether it's a 401k. But now, if that's the case, you might need to look at diversifying your portfolio. So instead of just investing in your 401k, you might decide to invest in an ETF. You might decide to dive into the real estate world. And of course, I'm a huge proponent for investing in real estate for a number of reasons. It's one of the easiest ways in America to grow wealth. It's one of the easiest ways in America to pass down generational wealth. And through real estate is one of the easiest ways to grow your net worth. And so becoming a real estate investor is not as complicated as people would make it out to be. You don't have to overthink it. There are simple ways to dive into real estate investing, and there may be a little more complicated ways to dive into real estate investing. You can dive into real estate investing with using your money. You can do real estate investing without using your money. And so as you get educated, ladies and gentlemen, you will not be as intimidated to take action and to move into that space. I'm talking about diversifying your investments, whether it's real estate, whether it's buying, I don't do it personally, but whether it's buying gold. Now, I might invest through the market in gold, but I don't personally buy gold, but it's not a bad thing because it's an asset class, a commodity that does increase and, of course, helps you hedge against inflation. What we want as we invest and diversify in different asset classes, ladies and gentlemen, we want to allow our money to continue to grow in value, to increase, but also keep up, and that way we can keep up with the pace of inflation. So when the cost of living goes up, because our investments have increased, we can comfortably maintain ourselves. And so inflation is moving, but you got to make sure that your money is moving too at the same pace. If inflation is going like this and your money is here, then there's a problem. We don't want that. We want our money to move, and we want to move faster than the pace of inflation. Now, next. Some of you may want to be, your goal might be to save big for some goal. And for some of you, saving big for a goal, it might be, I want to buy a house. Or I can tell that my car is on its last leg. And with this car on its last leg, I need to position myself to be able to buy a new car. And that may be a number of things entailed there. Like when you're saving for a big goal, you need to define your timeline and the amount for the goals, like a house, vacation, education. So does anybody have any goals of 2025 of going on vacation? In the comment section, as you're listening in, do you have vacation goals, and are you putting money aside? $25 a month, $50 a month. Are you putting money aside for this vacation? Ooh, that water tastes good. What are some of your big goals for 2025? In the comment section, talk to me. I want to know what some of your goals are. It's okay. Don't be intimidated. I don't bite. Tell me what some of those big goals are for 2025. It is almost 9:30. It's almost time for the giveaway. And so some of those big goals, like I said, vacation, it may be to invest. Some of you may have goals to invest in yourself. That's one of the things that I like to do. I like to dive into programs that feed me, that educate me, where I can get mentorship and guidance. And so some programs that you dive into might cost $5,000, may cost $15,000. And so you might be saving or positioning yourself to dive into a program that is going to benefit you and allow you to make money or utilize or certify you so that you can make more where you are currently. Mr. Reggie Castile says he wants to go on a cruise again. He just came off the cruise. He's ready to go again. And so he's talking about preparing for retirement. He's talking about going on a cruise again. And so he's putting $50 a month away so that when the time comes, he is going to be prepared to spend some money. And so if he can put another 50 away, then he'll be saving for him and me. And that's what we need, Mr. Reggie Castile. I need you to put another 50 away for me so I can go on the cruise with you, and you will have successfully saved enough money for two people to go on a cruise. Now that's a blessing. So anyway, if you need me to help, I will. I'll contribute $1 a month. So now it's only $49. Now it's less on you. See how much easier when you set the goals, how easier it got for you. So next, improve your financial literacy. That needs to be a goal for everybody. There are levels to this. And so when you talk about improving your financial literacy, I'm telling you, there are levels to financial literacy. Just when you thought you learned enough, you would be surprised if you continue to read, if you can continue to educate yourself, if you continue to be subscribed to Coach Steele's finance training, you are going to learn so much with this team that we have here as we talk about financial literacy. And so let's see. We have Mr. Reggie say he got me. And then Tony Sherman says, I'm claiming the $25 for 2025. Okay. And then we got May Butler saying, one of my goals for 2025 is to do some home improvement. And that's, whoa. And that's good because, I'm sorry, I wasn't saying whoa to your statement. I was responding to my wife's comment. So home improvement goals, that may end up being a easy goal, a much easier goal than you think. So that might be something that we need to connect on so I can figure out what you're trying to do, how much it costs, and the scenario to see if you can get that done sooner than later. So that may not be difficult at all for you to be able to do sooner than later. So that's a good goal as well. I'm currently doing some home improvements as well. We had a big hurricane that came through, so I had to get my fence fixed. I had to get my gutters fixed. And there's a few other things that I want to do on the inside. So that's one of my goals in 2025, make some adjustments. We have Yvette still saying we going on a cruise, ! Question mark, smiley faces. I told Reggie for me. Now for you, let me continue on. Let's see what we have next. We're talking about improving our financial literacy. Like that's number 7, right, guys? So, and I'm getting ready to do this giveaway in a second. Number 1, we were talking about build or boost your emergency fund. Number 2, we're talking about create or revise your budget for 2025. Number 3, we're talking about paying down debt. Snowball, Avalanche, cash flow index, accelerated banking, HELOC strategy, whichever one you choose to use. Number 4, increase retirement contributions or start one up using a Roth IRA. Diversify your investments and don't be intimidated by real estate. So number 6, save for big goals, whether it's house, vacation cruise with me and Reggie Castile, or education, investing in yourself. Number 7 is improving your financial literacy. You can do that. I'm going to stay focused. You can do that by subscribing to Coach Steele's finance training, also buying books, educating yourself about financial literacy. And also number 8 is reducing unnecessary expenses. Now, before we get to number 8, I'm going to do the giveaway. So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why I'm doing a giveaway and the reason why I'm excited about this giveaway is because I get to give back to a community. I know it's like I'm giving away like a cup, but it's names in the cup. I get to do a giveaway back to you all who continue to support, tune in, and are subscribed to the YouTube channel and follow directions by sending me an email. And so I'm going to draw some names out of here before we get to number 8, which is reduce unnecessary expenses as a goal/resolution. And so those of you who follow directions, and let me check the email, make sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, we don't have any last emails coming in to add to here. All right, let's see. Okay, so we're good there. They want to make sure I didn't skip anybody. We're getting ready to do the giveaway. And I think the last time I just cash out everybody the money. But if I do know you and see you in person, I'll probably just deliver the money to you. All right. So, guys, I just want to tell you all thank you so much because I'm going to share my screen. I said we're going to do a $50 giveaway when I got to 400 subscribers. And if you look at the YouTube channel, let's see if I can supersize this thing. I said when we get to 400 subscribers, I was going to do a $50 giveaway, $10, $15, and $25. And so we are at 404 subscribers on the YouTube channel. And I didn't get there by myself because it's not 404 of me. It's only one of me. But I got there because you all followed directions and you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And of course, we do see this last video from last month where we had the great author and pastor Takara Nicole talking about her book, Get This Baby Out of Me. It was a great interview. So that's something you definitely want to go back and tune in and watch. If you missed it, let me see if I can get this back to regular. Okay, I don't think I can. But anyway, so we are at 400 subscribers, guys. And so it's time to do this drawing. Let's get down to business and see who won. We're going to do the $10, the $15, then the $25. All right. Let's see. Oh, boy. Now I got my Facebook family, and then I got my team, and I got my YouTube team. All right. Let's see who this is. This is one of my loyal YouTube subscribers right here. Laura S, aka Ara. So Laura, Lara, last name S, and also known as Ara, ARA. That is the winner of the $10. So the good thing is, if you follow directions, which she did, and you send me an email, even if you aren't tuning in right now on YouTube or on Facebook and you won, I can always shoot you the email, because I have some subscribers that go back and watch the videos. They may not watch them on Saturday, but they may watch them later today or next week. And so I will shoot her email and let her know she won. So for the $10, that way I don't mix y'all up, Laura won the $10. Next drawing, we're going to do the giveaway. Why am I happy about giving away money? Anyway, the next winner for the $15. The next winner for the $15. Charlene, another YouTube subscriber. Charlene, Charlyne. Charlene has won. And so, Charlene, you have won the $15. So, I'm going to put $15 on here. Charlene has won the $15. Congratulations to you, Charlene, and I appreciate your support. Guys, and I got one more giveaway to do, but every time we hit another plateau, I'm going to give away money. So when we get to, good morning to you, Mr. John Johnson. Happy to have you tuning in on today. Every time we get to another plateau, another 100, I'm going to do a giveaway. By the time we get to 1,000, I don't know how much money I'll be giving away then. By then, I'll be super duper blessed. And so that's 2. We got one more to go. So every time I put that challenge out there and we get, like, now we're over 400. So when we get closer to 500, when we get around 480, I'm going to let you know, hey, it's time to start sending those emails in so that you can enter the next drawing. All right, last person. Who wins the $25? It's right here. This is the person that gets $25. And whether you get the $10 or the $15, use this money to accomplish your 2025 financial New Year resolution or goals. The person with this $25, you could put it towards that. And I'm opening up. And the winner is Delia. 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 So Delia has won. And I have her email address here, intxintegrity@gmail.com. So congratulations to all the winners on today. Delia has won the $25. It looks like the women have dominated with the money today. So let's just give a round of applause to all of our winners today who have won that $50 total. And we're going to continue to do this every single time. And hopefully, who knows, maybe I can give away a little bit more. Maybe I can increase the giveaway amounts. So definitely congratulations to the 3 winners with accomplishing those goals. And let's see. Yes, Shauna Johnson says congratulations to the winners. Tony Sherman says congratulations. Congrats to the 3 winners. So where were we at? We were talking about reduce unnecessary expenses, guys. That's number 8. And so, like I said, I can't do this without y'all. And so as you tune in, and that's crazy because that was, 3 women. So that shows a lot of women are tuning in, trying to get their finances together. That's important right now in this season, guys. Why? Because society, and especially in America, says women are least likely to be prepared financially. Women are least likely to be prepared for retirement. Women are least likely to have success month to month financially. And so you have to understand that this is powerful. This is another movement. This is another cog in the wheel to help us get to where we need to be. And I'm here to help women, men, boys, girls, young adults, everyone, so that we can improve our financial situation and get where we need to be. I've been in a position where I've struggled before financially, and it wasn't fun. And I want to help people get to financial freedom as well. Shirley Frazier said, congratulations to you 3. And Yvette Steele said, congratulations to you all as well. We are having a ball building up a team and a community to support. Guys, this is so powerful because as we do this, we are going to be able to have such an impact as a unit. Everyone's getting to a better place financially, and we're going to be able to have a greater impact to help other people. And you'll see what I'm talking about. We'll be able to come back to this video, and people will be able to understand and overstand what I'm saying right here. May Butler said congratulations to the 3 winners. And soon we'll be telling May Butler congratulations to her home improvement that she got done. And so we also have Shauna Johnson, who's on here as well. She has been working and making money. Shauna Johnson has been designing and making t-shirts for people. She made some t-shirts for my family. We all had matching t-shirts, outfits for Christmas. So if you want to get t-shirts designed and made for you and things like that, and you're in the Hinesville, Liberty County area, I'm sure she doesn't mind shipping them off to you as well, because I have people who listen all over. You need to connect with Shauna Johnson. Connect with her. And so she's been doing awesome as well, improving her financial literacy and improving herself in the business world as an entrepreneur. So I don't know what her business Facebook page is, but if she wants to, she can put it in the comment section so you all be able to find her much easier. So we have Anitra Perry tuning in on today as well. And last week when I was interviewing Pastor Takara Nicole on her book, Get This Baby Out of Me, I had Anitra Perry's, one of her candles going as well. And as you see here, the name, it says Baking Spirits Bright, off of Making Spirits Bright. And so with that, I had this candle burning the whole time, and it has a beautiful smell. It's like Christmas cookies burning. So it's a Christmas cookie scent. And of course, if you're looking to get some candles with different types of scents, this one has Sweater Weather, another Christmas brand, but she has way more than this. So there's like lemon, I think lemon pound cake and banana pudding and you name it. It's all type of scents. And so you can definitely connect with her. And if she's tuning in on today, she can write her Posh Lifestyle brand and name in there as well. So anyway, as we continue forward, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to know something. Do you see this award right here? And I'm going to get back to reducing unnecessary expenses. I'm just doing a quick commercial. And so, oh, good morning to you, Mr. DeMarco. Good morning to you. I was just thinking about you last night about some things and young people in the community and where we are going as a people. So Shauna put it in there. If you see it right there, I don't want to say the wrong word, but I think it's Jania's Creative Designs. So definitely go check her out there. And Shirley's just congratulating Shauna. drop her information. Yes, Anitra, drop your information about your candles, please, if you're still tuning in. And guys, you see this award? It says 2024 and it says excellence. Yep, I got an award, not from YouTube. But I work with a company, guys, and the company that I work with, look at Anitra dropping it on in there. Boom. Guys, we are supporting businesses that do good business. Good morning, and thank you, Coach Steele. You can order here, poshlifestyleco.com, Posh Lifestyle Co. So get you some of those candles. They smell amazing. You won't regret it. And honestly, they smell so good that you don't even have to light them. Like, that's another thing I like about it. You can sit them in the room and you can smell those scents. So I think it's amazing. Good morning. Thank you for tuning in. Cheryl Ware, having you in. Tell me good morning. Write something in the comment section. We are talking about accomplishing our goals in 2025, our financial goals. Guys, I got an award. I work with a company called Accelerated Banking. We help people get out of debt. We help people pay off their mortgages at an accelerated rate. I had a 30-year mortgage, right? And February 2020, I bought a new house, had a 30-year mortgage. And so we paid it off in 3 years and 7 months. And we use that method. And I'm trying to tell you that it works for a lot of people. It works for most people. And so I want you all to have success. I want you all to be able to be debt-free as well and get rid of that debt. So it's not just your mortgage, but some people come to us, they got their mortgage, their car notes, their credit cards, their personal loans, their student loans, all type of consumer debt. Some people owe their parents money, you name it. And I work with clients Monday through Friday to help them get out of debt. And so in that process of working with Accelerated Banking to help clients get out of debt, I clearly have done an exceptional job with them and the Kwok brothers. I got the 2024 Excellence Award. That's my name down there. 2024 Excellent Award, because I like to see my clients win. When I work with somebody one-on-one, I want you to get to the finish line, no matter what it takes, no matter what we have to do. And we motivate you and we push you to your destination. I like that. How many people like to be pushed to their destination to accomplish their financial goals? That's what we're here for, and that's what we want to do. And so I did get an award. If you're in the comment section, tell me congratulations. Tell me congratulations on my Excellence Award. That's what we want to provide. So guys, I'm not just talking to talk with you on Saturday, but I am helping out clients, hundreds of people, month after month after month, working with people, helping them get to the finish line. So the things that I'm talking to you about, sometimes we don't get to dive deep in here, but when I work with clients one-on-one, that's when we go deeper. Okay, Cheryl told me congratulations. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Miss Shirley Fraser. I feel special. We are talking about our 2025 goals, what we want to accomplish financially. Anitra told me congratulations. Thank you. And Anitra just had a birthday yesterday. So and after y'all finish telling me congratulations, then you all can tell her happy birthday. But don't tell her happy birthday before you tell me my congratulations. Because if we have to weigh which one's more, like my congratulations or her birthday, come on now, let's do the math here. My congratulations is a little more, you know what I'm saying? So Anitra just celebrated a birthday yesterday. All right. Mr. Tony Sherman said, I was pushed and reached my goal by Mr. Steele. Congratulations. Yes, Mr. Tony Sherman paid off his house. Did it very quick. So it worked for him, not just for me. Miss Shauna Johnson said, you deserve it. Awesome guy. Who, me? Anitra says, congratulations on your award and excellence. Cheryl Ware says, how can I schedule a meeting for one-on-one ready to tackle? Cheryl, you'll see that email address down there, coachsteelefinance@gmail.com. And I'm going to write your name down too. So I'll be reaching out to you, but you don't have to wait for me to reach out to you. You can email me at coachstillfinance@gmail, and then we can start that process right there. And if I just need to send you some information or we need to do a one-on-one, I can do either one to get you on track. Okay, y'all are flooding this thing right now. Okay, calm down, calm down. Look like y'all was a little more excited about telling her happy birthday than you. Now, my congratulations came a little slow, but these happy birthdays is kind of hitting. Cheryl, I forgot about you. So yes, we're going to connect. You see my email address down there. So you can shoot me an email and we'll get that party started. Shauna told Anitra happy birthday. Reggie tells Anitra happy birthday. May Butler, congratulations, Elder Steele. Keep up the good work. Happy birthday to Anitra again. Y'all, her birthday's over. That's enough. I mean, it was yesterday. So I think at this point, like we've done what we needed to do with the happy birthdays. Okay, so we are on number 8, right? Reduce unnecessary expenses. And so I think Shauna meant to, honestly, guys, don't count this against Shauna. And I'm going to get back to financial literacy. But I kind of know Shauna personally, and sometimes she's not good at spelling. So even though she put so petty, she meant to put an R after the P. And I can't fix it right now, but she meant to put you so pretty. So no problem. We're not going to judge you. We listen and we don't judge. So, yeah, Mr. Tony Sherman, that is my older sister there. So anyway, guys, as we continue to move forward, the commercial is over. I think we got a lot done during that commercial break, and we're talking about reducing unnecessary expenses. Now, we've talked about a lot of that on this channel about reducing unnecessary expenses and what to do, how to get that done. And so I won't dive too deep into it because we've talked about scrubbing that budget sheet. I mean, your budget, seeing what you have coming in, seeing what you have going out. And and so by doing that, I've had clients where they realized they were paying for something that had been paid off for over a year, and the people were still taking the money. Like when you scrub your budget, there are so many things that you can find in there that you can eliminate. I remember I had another client, they were paying for Wi-Fi to 2 different companies, and they were paying Wi-Fi to another company. I was talking to them about setting up certain things and going over their budget with them. And when they scrubbed their list, they found like an extra $200-300. And one of it was they were paying 2 companies. They switched their internet company, but forgot to stop the other one. And so sometimes when you have, like, let's say a credit card, or you have connected to a certain account to automatically draft your payments out, and you're just paying that credit card every month, sometimes you forget what you have coming off. So you got to go back down that statement sheet of that credit card and see what's coming out. Are you paying for Adobe? Are you paying for, Netflix, Hulu? What are you paying for? What are you watching? What aren't you watching? Are you still paying for Planet Fitness and you haven't been there in 2 years? Scrub that list. Find out the unnecessary expenses. Are there things that you're buying from the store that are name brand that aren't a necessity? Get that stuff out of there. And so sometimes you can just fast from spending certain days and commit to no spending days or weeks. Or you can also do what some people do, which is set up their food, meal planning. You can also do meal prep. There we go. That's the word that I'm looking for. You can do meal prep. Shauna said, I meant what I said, and I can spell. And so you see right there what she put in I can spell, and we forgot the A and the D. I rest my case, ladies and gentlemen. And so, guys, as we continue to move forward, we're going to number 9. Number 9 is focus on credit score. If you are doing like 1 through 8, some of those things are going to help you improve your credit score. So boost an emergency fund. And I usually tell people try to eliminate debt before you try to build up this stack of money as an emergency fund. And so create or revise your budget. When you create or revise your budget, you're going to find your cash flow at the end of the month, which is going to help you eliminate debt, which is number 3, which is pay down debt. So 1, we have boost and build your emergency fund. Number 2, we have create or revise your budget. Number 3, we have pay down debt. Number 4, we have increased retirement contributions. Number 5, we have diversify your investments. Yeah, back to the list because y'all acting up. Y'all misbehaving. Number 6, save for a big goal. Number 7, improve your financial literacy. Number 8, reduce unnecessary expenses. Number 9, focus on credit score. So when we eliminate debt, that helps us be able to improve our credit score. That's one thing that it helps. And you got to be smart, be wise, be creative when it comes to eliminating debt. I'm not an expert on how to improve your credit score, so I suggest that you find someone and connect with someone who's great at teaching you how to improve your credit score. But I will share this with you, something that I found online. So if you look at this quickly with me, with your patience, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to see my FICO, how it works. Basically, how do they come up with this FICO score? I'm not going to get on the soapbox on how I feel about what credit is and how it is in America and the hypocrisy of it all. But let's just look at the math on it, right? So when they decide what your FICO score is, 35% of that score, or how they add it up, is your payment history. How well have you been making payments? Are you making payments on time? And if anybody has ever paid something late, like a credit card, and they hit your credit score, they might drop you like 45 points just for that one payment. And then it's going to take like forever to bring that 45 points back up. It's crazy. So we understand that 35% is your payment history. So what does that mean? A bulk of that 100% is about, have you been paying on time? Do they get their money when they're supposed to get it? And when they don't get their money, now if they owe you, they'll take forever to pay you back. But they want to make sure they get their money on time. 30% is amount owed. Like when you look at like a credit card and you have access to, let's say, $1,000. That credit card, you can swipe it up to $1,000 on it, right? 30% is amount owed. Whenever I have let's say if I have a credit card, I always tell everyone, try to stay, I would say, under 30% utilization rate. Some people may tell you 10, some people may say 20. I say try to stay at least under 30% utilization rate. So if I had a card, and I'm not saying just use a credit card randomly just because, but if I had a card and let's say, the limit is $1,000 on that credit card, then I'm going to stay under $300 or less. Yes, she does. That is so true. And so if Vicky Harden Rose is listening in, she can drop her information in as well. Somebody might need it. So we see 30% is the amount owed. When that utilization rate is high, when you're above 50% and that thing is higher or that card is maxed out, that's going to affect your credit score. Now, and then 10% is credit mix. Like that's another thing. Some people, to improve their score, they keep getting credit cards. Well, these companies like you to have a nice mix. They want you to, just like I tell you on when we were discussing today, number 5 was diversify your investments. Well, when it comes to your credit score, these companies like you to diversify your credit mix. It sounds crazy. I don't even like promoting people to diversify how much they owe and where. But, whether it's a car loan, whether it's a mortgage, whether it's a credit card, those are different types of debt. It's all debt, but different types. So just keep that in mind as well. Diversify. Don't just go get 10 credit cards to improve your credit score. Next is length of credit history. This is important. Attention. Length of credit history. Sometimes people pay off credit cards and then they close the account. I'm not telling you not to close the account, but just listen to what I'm saying. When you close out an account, it could potentially affect your credit score. Your credit score might drop. So it's good to pay off a credit card and then just remove it from your attention, your focus, or wherever it is. You can cut it up, but you don't necessarily have to close that account because the length of that credit history is going to be positive for you and your credit score. And if you don't worry about credit scores, or if you pay everything in cash, then this may not really apply to you and you don't have to worry about it. So don't overthink this. If it works for you, then it works for you. If it doesn't, then come on. And then also 10% is new credit. So, when you get new credit, then that is 10%. So that's the whole 100%. Don't want to stay on that too deep because this is not my field of study. Get with a professional and they'll go deeper with you. But keep that in mind. If your goal is to improve your credit score, look at this, learn it, understand it, and get with a professional that can help you go a little bit deeper with the nuances of what you need to do to improve that credit score. Pay balance in full every month so you don't have to pay interest. That's what Tony Sherman is talking about when it comes to those credit cards. Find out when that charge date is and pay off your card before that charge date so they can't charge you for the balance. And now you're using the card without being charged any interest and potentially getting, whether it's cashback rewards, hotel points, or mileage for flights. So that was number 9. And number 10, the last thing. We made it towards the end, ladies and gentlemen. And good morning to you, Erica Jones. Happy to have you tuning in. We are talking about, what are we talking about? We're talking about your financial goals for 2025, ladies and gentlemen. We've already given away $50 this morning. We got the 3 winners of Coach Steele's finance training who won the $50. Our last one, number 10. And if you're listening in, make sure you share this live. Whether you're on YouTube, you can share it on your different platforms. If you're coming in late, you can always watch this because it is saved on Coach Steele's finance training. And if you're subscribed, you will always get notified every time a new video hits the library. And so we are over 400 subscribers, gave away $50. We're on number 10. What is number 10? Ladies and gentlemen, one of the financial goals you may have or resolutions for 2025, it might be to give back. Number 10, we always want to be able to give. It is more blessed to give than it is to receive. When you give, when you sow seeds, if I take a seed and I put it in the ground, I give that seed to the dirt, to the soil, I am going to reap. There's just a natural principle about giving. And so giving back, allocate a percentage of your income for charitable donations or volunteering. You don't always have to just give with your money, but you can also give with your time, your energy, your effort. And so keep that in mind as well, each and every person, that when I talk about giving, you can also get to the point where you are able to give to others. About 2 weeks ago, I talked about with Coach Steele's finance training, and I appreciate everyone that gives. Like every month, I get people who give $20, $15, $50, people who give so that I can give to Cameroon, people who don't have. That money goes to people for clothes, food. Sometimes it goes to orphanages, kids who don't have parents, but it supports the orphanage and the help that they need to supply the kids with food. And so as you improve your financial situation, you are able to give more and help other people that are in need. And so we want to have that as one of our goals in 2025. Whether it's something that's near and dear to you, your heart, your family, find somewhere where you can give back. And if you don't have much and you don't have finances, sometimes you can just go volunteer, whether it's at a food pantry or it may be a water drive. It may be a blood drive. Sometimes you can give your time, energy, but a lot of times as you improve your financial situation, you can give of your money. And so what we were able to do about a week and a half ago, we were able to buy bicycles for 2 kids in Cameroon as well. Now we paid for Christmas food and different things like that for people, but we were able to give bikes away. I was going to post the videos on YouTube, but I did in the shorts. If you're a YouTube subscriber, in the shorts, there is a video of the 2 kids with the bicycle as well. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, our time is basically up. May Butler says, amen, Elder Steele. It's better to give to people that are in need. Our time is up. I appreciate everybody for tuning in to Coach Steele's finance training. We had a blast. We gave away $50. We shared our goals with each other, what we're trying to accomplish in 2025. I'm live every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. So you have no excuse. Get your food ready, get your breakfast ready. If you're going to be cleaning, whatever it is that you're going to be doing, guys, I need you to be ready 9 a.m. We have more interviews coming like we did last Saturday. We are going to be talking to more entrepreneurs and more authors and people who wrote books, their journey, their path. We're going to be talking to people about this financial success that they have, and we're going to help you reach those goals in 2025. And remember, if you have any thoughts, comments, or need some financial coaching,